You don't need no money. Talking about the journey deep inside. We're living in spirit as a guide. Where your imagination can run free. You can realize all your dreams. We're talking about the journey deep inside. We're living in spirit as a guide. Everything you want is already there. Whatever you desire, it will appear. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll be living in heaven here on earth. Experience life for all it's worth. We're talking about the journey deep inside. We're living in spirit as a guide. But what you believe you can achieve, let go our horses run free. We're talking about the journey deep inside. We're living in spirit as a guide. Everything you want is already there. Whatever you desire, it will appear. Oh yeah, we're going to the land of you don't need no money. Infinite spirit. Your imagination can run free, and you can realize all your dreams. Talk about the journey. Let the spirit be your guide. 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 I'm talking about the inward journey. 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 We're living in heaven here on earth. They're talking about the journey. They're talking about the journey. And what you believe you can achieve. Talking about the journey deep inside. Talking about the journey. Talking about the journey. Yeah. You don't need no money. Talking about the land of milk and honey. Everything you want is already there. We've been living in heaven here on earth. Yes, we will.
Celebration Center for Spiritual Living, and welcome to another fabulous Sunday morning together. I am so excited about this morning because we're going to do something a little bit different today. So the talk title is The Beloved Community, and y'all, this is my last Sunday speaking this year, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. We're going to do the meditation and the talk on Christmas Day, but that's all going to be online, so I'm not going to be in the room with y'all. And next week, Reverend Faith is joining us. And so what I decided to do today is, instead of a talk, we're going to have a conversation. And we're just going to talk about this past year and what we're looking forward to next year. So I have a bunch of questions for y'all. So don't get too comfortable in your seats. And online, get your typing fingers ready, because we want to hear from y'all also. The talk today is going to be a conversation. We want to hear from everyone. So if you are joining us online, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Go ahead and say good morning in the chat so that we know who's joining us, who's going to be answering those questions in a little while. And if this is your very first time here, welcome. We are so excited that you're joining us and so grateful for your presence here this morning. If you don't mind, please fill out this guest form that you can see on the screen. You can either scan the QR code that you see here, you can go to the link that's right down there. Either one of those is going to take you to a guest form you can fill out, and just let us know a little more about yourself. We're so grateful that you're joining us this morning. And in addition to, I'm Reverend Chris Alexander, if you're wondering who I am. I'm the senior minister here at Celebration Center. So like I said, we're going to be having a conversation today. Then for our music, we have Lynn Hollyfield, our music director, being joined by Brent Mast on percussion and Jen Fay on vocals. So we have a whole musical thing happening this morning. So let's give all of them a round of applause. So excited that they're joining us today. And then we have Judy Blaze, our practitioner on platform from Iowa. And in case you haven't heard the news, I know I said it last month, but I'm going to just keep saying it because I'm so excited about this. Judy has officially joined as one of our practitioners here at Celebration Center. So she is no longer a guest practitioner. She is now our practitioner, and we are so, so grateful to have her joining us and to have her consciousness added to our amazing practitioner course. She's just fit right in, and really, in a lot of ways, represents this sort of global community that we're building since she's from Iowa and joins us for everything. So, Judy, we're so glad you're here. Welcome. Let's give her a round of applause as well. And with all of that, I have some announcements for you today. So first and foremost, if you've been looking out for that survey, y'all, it has been a crazy couple of weeks. It's going to get out, I promise. Just hold on to your horses, and as soon as that survey gets out about membership, go ahead and just fill that out for me. Let us know what your thoughts are. And so the survey is going to be open-ended questions. It's questions like, what do you think our membership should look like? Those kinds of questions, so that we're just getting creative ideas from the entire community. And then when we come together on January 8th, we're not bringing you, here's what the board decided and now we want to vote on it. No. January 8th is going to be a conversation that we're all going to have together, where everybody's going to bring their ideas and their thoughts and all of that. And we're going to really create something amazing together. So please put January 8th on your calendar. Even if you're not a voting member, we still want your voice in the room. We still want to hear what you have to say. You are welcome, and please plan to join us on January 8th after the service. In addition, we are continuing to get donations for the Lutheran Social Services coat drive. So any like new or gently used coats, hats, gloves, scarves, and mittens, winter accessories, if you will, or new socks, and those are going to Lutheran Social Services to support the Afghani refugees, Ukrainian refugees, refugees from South America, and just people in our community who really need the services and the support. It's getting cold, and winter coats, especially those ones that have just been sitting in the back of the closet, can really support somebody else in having a warm and cozy winter. In addition, we are raising funds to give to the Ukrainian practitioners that we have, who, as y'all know, have been working with Irina Kurashevitz, or rather, she's been working with them. She does all of the translation between the Ukrainian practitioners and people here in the United States. Absolutely amazing. And these practitioners, the United States is sending funding to the Ukraine to support, but that doesn't necessarily get to the people. So this money that we are raising, we are going to Western Union directly to our practitioners, and it is going to go to buy gifts and treats for the children, to buy food for their families for this holiday season. Let's just try to make it the best holiday. Let's make it the best holiday that they can possibly have, despite what's going on around them, that those families are still surviving and thriving through this time. And so we want to support them in doing that this holiday season. So you can do that in a couple of different ways. You can scan the QR code that you see right up there. I pointed the wrong direction, but it's right there. You can also just go to celebrationcenter.org and click on the Give button, and there's a listing of funds, and you can click on the Ukrainian Support Fund, and all of that money, like I said, will go directly to our Ukrainian practitioners. We have no Christmas Eve service this year. Instead, we are doing a winter solstice ceremony. Now, last week I gave you the wrong date, right day. So this winter solstice ceremony is happening on Wednesday, December 21st. From 4 to 5 p.m. This is going to be a live stream service, so you can watch from home. I invite you to get cozy with your hot chocolate or your latte and watch this winter solstice ceremony, where we're really going to be celebrating the light in all of the various aspects as we move through the solstice. It's happening at 4:47 p.m., so we're going to be together in ceremony right in the middle of the darkest time of the year. I'm really celebrating and recognizing that light that is within all of us. We are also not going to have an in-person Christmas Day service. Stay home in your cozy Christmas pajamas with your hot chocolate or your coffee or your eggnog, whatever you may be drinking, and watch the service from home. We're going to be doing a different type of service with an extended meditation and a message from me for Christmas morning. So stay home Christmas morning and enjoy the service online. Next, we are having the following week. The first is Sunday as well. And we're going to be doing our White Stone ceremony. So we did a modified version of this last year, and we're going to be doing it again this year. Now, this White Stone ceremony is going to be happening in our hybrid community connection time at 12:30. Anybody and everybody is welcome. You don't have to have a stone. You don't have to do anything ahead of time. Just show up. It's going to be awesome. And if you live too far away, you're not going to be here in person, I invite you to go to celebrationcenter.org, scroll down to the upcoming events, and if you click on the White Stone ceremony, there is a form you can fill out. This is not an RSVP form. You do not have to RSVP to be a part of the service. Rather, this is if you want us to mail you a white stone to participate, we will mail that for you if you fill this out before the 20th. Otherwise, just show up. You don't have to have a stone to participate. It's going to be an awesome event. And then finally, I think I have one more. Yes, we are starting a new class. Reverend Ryan Alexander is beginning this thing called You On the 2nd, it's going to be Monday evenings in January from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. This is one of the classes that you need if you're headed down that practitioner track. This is a great class for if you're just starting out in this teaching and you want to know more. It's also a great class if you want a refresher. This thing called You is one of Ernest's best books, I believe, our founder, Ernest Holmes. And it has a very different writing style than some of his other writings. So if you haven't had an opportunity to read this book, I highly recommend taking this class. I love learning from Reverend Ryan. They are an amazing teacher and facilitator. So be sure to register for that class. We do have scholarships available. So if the registration fee is a challenge for you, go ahead and just give us a call or email, and we will work out a scholarship for you. And with all of that, I would like to invite our music team up for our opening song.
Okay, please sing with us. We're going to be doing Room at the Table by Carrie Newcomer. Let our hearts not be hardened to those living on the margins. There is room at the table for everyone. This is where it all begins. This is how we enter in. There is room at the table for everyone. Too long we have wandered, burdened and undone. There is room at the table for everyone. Let us sing the new world in. This is how it all begins. There is room at the table for everyone. There is room for us all, and no gift is too small. There is room at the table for everyone. There's enough if we share. Come on, pull up a chair. There is room at the table for everyone. No matter who you are, no matter where you're from, there is room at the table for everyone. Here and now it all can be the beloved community. There is room at the table for everyone. There is room for us all, and no gift is too small. There is room at the table for everyone. There's enough if we share. Come on, pull up a chair. There is room at the table for everyone. There is room at the table for everyone. Thank you.
So let's enter into this sacred time by using our breath to bring us into that sense of deep connection. And as we breathe together, just let's remember that we are all one, that we breathe in the same breath. We synchronize together as this beloved community and recognizing not only our oneness, but our uniqueness. So let's breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out. Breathe in, hold, And breathe out. And let us say our vision together. We are celebrating spirit within and knowing the oneness of humanity. Today, our reading comes from Ernest on a Shelf, Day 6. There is a laughter of God. Let's laugh it. There's a song of the universe. Let's sing it. There's a hymn of praise. Let's praise it. There's a joy, a beauty. There's a deep, abiding peace. Let's experience it. Let's experience it. Deep within our heart, let's just take a moment to feel that sense of deep, deep peace that comes when we are still and quiet. And we simply allow our breath to lead us without thought, without concern, without anything to distract us from the very truth of who we are. This magnificent, amazing, divine being right here. So connecting with that, I know that I am one. I am one with the source of life, one with God, with spirit, with infinite peace and abundance. And most assuredly, I am one with divine, infinite, unconditional, eternal love. So breathing in that love, I feel that connection that we all have. Knowing that we are not only connected through love, through peace, through joy, but through our creative power. So in this moment, we seize that power in our connectivity with Source. And we speak our word, knowing that it has that same power that is the power that creates worlds. So I now claim and accept for each of us here that our word is powerful. And I speak the word for this community. I know that everyone connected to it in any way, past, present, and future, is so blessed beyond measure with that deep connectivity, that sense of being one with their own source and one with each other. And I connect too with that feeling that we are building a new world together every moment. And so I gather up our creativity and continue to speak that we are divine beings here to create heaven on earth. And as we do so, I know that we are blessed with vitality and radiant health, because the blueprint that we have for our true bodies is still held in the mind and heart of God. So we are now radiating that health. And I know that that same connectivity to our source allows us to feel and know and experience the abundance that moves in and through all of creation all of the time. And that same sense of that abundance moves in and through our relationships, creating beautiful, loving connectivity. And I know that we also have that deep sense of peace. Peace within, peace without. As we look to the past and create the future, we know that we are the purveyors of this peace this love, this power of connectivity. So I know that not only is each of us individually blessed, but we are blessed as a community. We are blessed as a part of the world, the global community. There is no denying our connection to all that is, and our power to create it as an experience of peace and joy and a deep sense of being loved and cherished and connected. So in this sense of deep, deep connection, of love flowing through, in and through every particle of my being, I just claim that it is so for each of us. And I release, I surrender, because there is a power that is already acting upon this word. So I release into that power now, letting it go. Ooh, knowing that it is done and we are blessed. And so it is.
Oh, hang on just a second. Sorry about that. All the colors of the rainbow, all the voices of the wind, every dream that reaches out to find where love began. Every word of every story, every star in every sky, every corner of creation lives to testify. For as long as I shall live, I will testify to love, be a witness in the silence when words are not enough. And with every breath I take, I give thanks to God above. For as long as I shall live, I will testify to love. From the mountains to the valleys, from the rivers to the sea, every hand that reaches out, every hand that reaches out to offer her peace, every simple act of mercy, every step from where we've come, every truth in the heart will speak what love has done. For as long as I shall live, I will testify to love. I'll be a witness in the silence when words are not enough. And with every breath I take, I give thanks to God above. For as long as I shall live, I will testify to love. I will testify to love. I will testify to love.
Thank you. Thank you both. All right. Oh, I have a fun echo. I wonder where that's coming from. Oh, probably from music earlier. All right. Are y'all ready for your participatory message of the day? I hope so. If you're online, get your typing fingers ready, and if you're here in the room, get your voices ready. So we're going to do a couple of different ways. Some of the questions are going to be longer answers, and so you can come up and talk on the microphone. I will wear my mask for those questions. Some of the questions are going to be short, one-word answers that y'all are just going to shout out, and then I'll repeat for the people online. Y'all, unfortunately, no matter how loud you shout, I'm not going to be able to hear you from wherever you are, so you will have to put your one-word answers in the chat still, all right? So let's practice, shall we? Let's have a practice question. What are you grateful for right now? Music. What else? In the chat. Put it in the chat. Yell it out. Sound mind. Good memories, Celebration Center. What else? What else? Life in general. Health. Tim Ferriss says, I'm pretty loud. I know, but you're a whole state away, Tim. Health in general. Friends. What else? Anybody online? What are y'all grateful for? Love. Tim Ferriss says love. Blueberry waffles, nature, spouses and houses. I'm grateful for my house. Employment, yes. Winter, weirdo, no. I'm grateful for my music director who likes winter. Ryan is grateful for sweatpants. Seeing CCSL live. Yes, Melinda, we're so glad to have you on here. Awesome. Great job, y'all. Y'all, I feel like y'all are warmed up and ready, that you have your juices flowing, okay? So now I have a little bit deeper of a question for you. And that is, oh, hold on. What is it? Oh, let's see. My next question for y'all is going to be a come up and speak / type in sort of question. So my next question is, what was your favorite thing at Celebration Center in this past year? What's been your favorite thing? It can be anything. It could be that one time that I ran into the door frame, but none of y'all saw that. It did happen though. It could be anything. What was your favorite part about Celebration Center this year? Oh, the picnic. Do you want to talk about it, or do you want to just shout it out? The picnic in September? Being outside in the fresh air. And without wearing a mask, yes. And good food, yes. Ooh, we did have good food. Yep. The picnic in September. So that was our annual appreciation picnic. And I like that picnic because I get to really think about and get intentional about all of the people who are supporting and loving the center and all of the little tiny things that get done to make it happen. Brenda says, my favorite thing is being able to view Celebration Center from home. Yes, Brenda, I personally think, I have witnessed and been privy to a lot of other centers and ministers' conversations about hybrid and online. And y'all, we're doing it like one of the best. I would say like top 5. We're doing a really good job. We have a service that people can participate from home, and that is really awesome. That's one of my favorite things too, Brenda. What else? What was your favorite thing at Celebration Center this past year? Oh, Melinda says singing as a member of the choir. Yes, and we've shifted our choir to be a sing-along every third Sunday of the month. So now everybody can participate. You don't have to make a good noise. You just have to make a joyful noise, and we can all do that. Oh, the picnic. Tim Ferris says the picnic and the choir. So Tim, was that the annual appreciation picnic also along with Richard? And then Terry says the annual meeting. You know, Terry, I think you're the only one that would say that. But honestly, I was so impressed at our annual meeting. We got so much done. We had so many amazing questions and input and ideas. It was such a wonderful, fulfilling, visionary conversation. Brent, you want to come up? Oh, yay! Brent became a member this year. That's super exciting. Oh, I love that. Yes, we have new members, and Brent has been coming for long before me, and now he's officially a member and helping with the percussion, which you've also been doing for a million years. Oh, Tim, you said you missed the choir. Come to the sing-along. Come to the sing-along, the third Sunday of the month. What else? What was your favorite thing at Celebration Center? Jen? Miriam's Art Night. Miriam Catellis is doing Art Night every second Friday, and I am loving that. And actually, Ivor, this is putting you on the spot a little, but can you zoom into the Christmas tree at all? Because this past Art Night was actually on a Thursday, and we did ornaments, Christmas tree ornaments. I guess it's more putting the camera on the spot. Let's see if I go over there. There we go. There we go. So if y'all see all these cool ornaments, these were all made on Thursday at Art Night, and we had so much fun drinking hot chocolate and making ornaments and laughing together, and it was just a blast. I have really come to love Miriam's Art Night as well. Oh, let's see. Oh, Judy. Judy's getting put in the room. Judy said she became a member also, and she's become quite an important part of our practitioner core.
I didn't
also
say
the what?
I didn't say I became an important part.
Oh, no, she didn't say that. I'm saying that. Also the Sunday we did art, which remind me of that.
Well, I remember that Miriam was doing art to music, I think. Wasn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Remember that was so amazing.
Nancy Newman and
Oh, yeah.
Miriam did
Yeah.
art to, Nancy did it to the music and Miriam did it to the talk. Oh, those were really cool Sundays.
Wasn't that amazing?
Yes, and we still have that artwork. It was awesome. Brent, yes. Oh, yes. The time we had the Ukrainian practitioners on platform. We've had one from Ukraine and one from Russia. Oh my God, y'all. That was one of my favorite things as well. Just hearing, I think for me, it's so amazing how you don't have to understand the prayer to like catch the consciousness and really feel it in your bones. That to me is so incredible. What else? Favorite things this last year? Anything else? Okay. My next question for y'all. This is fun. I'm having a good time. My next question for y'all is, what single word or short phrase sums up this spiritual community or spiritual community in general to you? And so you can shout it out or put it in the chat. What single word or phrase sums up spiritual community to you? What does spiritual community mean to you? We'll just say it like that. Ooh, Judy says complete acceptance. Yes. Yes. What's your short summary of spiritual community? Feels like home. I love that. Feels like home. Inspiration and support. Yes, Tim, inspiration and support. We are one. That's a good summary. Yes. Richard.
Kindred spirits.
Ooh, kindred spirits. Ah, that's okay. We're kindred spirits, so we don't need to be original. Anything else? What sums up spiritual community to you? A place to play. Yep, a place to play. Love and connection from Melinda. Yes. Ed, did I see that hand pop up?
I just love coming to Height Hall
He loves coming to Height Hall
because Duke Height was one of my best friends of all time.
because Duke Height was one of his best friends of all time.
Right down to the end of his life.
Yeah, and you were with him right at the end of his life. Yes, and now we have this picture of Duke that is in the back. We have a little plaque that has donated, or not donated, but that we are recognizing our sanctuary as Height Hall. And we have a picture of Duke, and he stares into my soul. I think my talks have gotten better since we put that picture of Duke up. Oh, yes. Yes. And so it's a place that we can really leave a legacy, right? Duke left a legacy here. All right. Now I'm going to have deeper. Y'all are going to have to come up and talk on these questions a little bit, okay? How have you grown spiritually in the past year? How have you personally grown spiritually? Could be other growth as well, but how have you personally grown in the past year? Put it in the chat also. We want to hear from y'all at home. How have you grown spiritually in the past year? Come on up, Jen.
Well, since the pandemic, and this has been ongoing, I have learned to release control and surrender more.
That's a doozy of a growth. Release control and surrender. Yes. Beautiful, Jen. What else? How have you grown spiritually in the last year? Brenda says, knowing that letting go and letting God handle all works for my betterment. Lots of releasing and surrendering. Letting go and letting God handle all works for my betterment. Beautiful, Brenda. Who else? How have you grown spiritually in the last year? Or since the pandemic? Or in the last 20 years? You know, whatever. Oh, Jim says he's become consistent with morning prayer. Yes, that's a great one. All right, awesome. Come on, Lynn.
I was going to say something similar, and setting an intention for the day, and it's just really helping a lot. Helping my days flow, you know. So.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. Ed, come on up, Ed. Okay.
I've just been renewing my spiritual connection.
Here. I'll come to you.
I've just been renewing my spiritual connection with nature by going to the National Memorial Park right up the street. And I've been going there every day and count the geese and feed the ducks, or feed the fish rather, and do prayers. I take all the prayer requests from the Celebration Center there and pray on them every day. That's become a totally spiritual experience going to that park. So I just love it.
I love that, Ed. You are an inspiration to me on how to be so rigorous and intentional in spiritual practice and the way that you show up in the world. All right, Richard.
Yeah, it's more than just the past year. Services have been coming here. I think I've grown where I can accept other people, that they do have a spark of divinity in them, and that more tolerant of other people, and I think I myself too have become just more accepting and a little bit more laid back about life.
I love that, Richard. I love that. Become more accepting and tolerant and inclusive and laid back and all of those beautiful things. Judy, go for it.
Well, as far as surrender and letting go, I have learned a deeper sense of doing that and accepting what is in life. Noticing, the voices in my head that are resisting life itself, as Eckhart Tolle would say. But so the acceptance and including aging, all the things that happen that I had no idea would happen, and adapting to a new environment as well. So I'm just so grateful that the spiritual teaching and being part of this community has assisted me in this. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. Terry Murphy says, getting better, well, the Murphys, it could be Andy, I'm not sure, getting better at seeing the good, including in the not so good. Yes, that's been a profound learning that I have had. And Tim Ferriss says, learning to be grateful in all circumstances, even while missing an extremely important part of my life, and improving my meditation and prayer habits and my communication. Yes, Tim. Yes. Lots of surrendering, letting go, bringing in others, and more and more spiritual practice, which I think is absolutely wonderful. All right, y'all. I have one. Judy. Brenda said, Judy, thank you for speaking about accepting aging. Yes. And Judy and I have been having conversations about possibly doing a group or a something where we all can just come together and talk about our experiences of the beyond, whatever that may be, and whatever that may look like for people. So, all right. Any other thoughts? How have you grown spiritually? And then I have one more question for y'all. Okay. My last question for today, the final thing that we're going to talk about together on a Sunday morning before 2023. Except that next week, Reverend Faith is coming, so be sure to come back because she's going to be talking about Egypt. But anyways, my final question is, what are you most looking forward to next year in our spiritual community or in your journey? Ivor, you are so on top of it, and so it's in there twice, and that's perfect. What are you most looking forward to next year in our spiritual community or in your spiritual journey? So what are you looking forward to the most in 2023? I'll go first. Well, I didn't answer the last question. And so I have to say that, yes, I have gotten a lot better at surrender. And I think what I'm looking forward to the most is seeing what's in store. And, I've been here, we're coming up on my 2-year anniversary, if y'all can believe that. I feel like I just got here and I've been here forever, all at the same time. And I know that in this past year, I have gotten to know y'all as individuals, that we've done a lot of things together. And I just keep looking forward to learning more about y'all and to having more and more of these amazing conversations. And every time I facilitate something or teach a class or show up on Sunday mornings, I gain so much insight and wisdom from y'all that it feels like we're just even more deepening our relationship together. And that is what I'm looking forward to, is getting to know everyone even more than I already do. So, what are you most looking forward to next year in our spiritual community or in your spiritual journey? I'm not going to say I'm looking forward to more surrender, but I do like the way surrender feels after the fact. It can be challenging in the moment. Brent, do you have something? No. If you're in the room and you move and you flinch, I'm like, oh. Y'all online also, what are you most looking forward to next year? Jen, you want to come up? Okay.
I mean, to me, it's everything spiritual, so I'm looking forward to travel.
Jen said everything she does is spiritual, which isn't that true of all of us. She said everything is spiritual, and so therefore everything she does is spiritual, and so she is looking forward to traveling more next year. I love that. Yeah. What are you looking forward to the most? Ed. Ed is looking forward to continuing to live. Yes. And then we got some claps going on. Yes. Yep. Yes. Continuing to live. Seeing what life has in store. Oh, Tim says, deepening and growing in spiritual service. Yes. I love that, Tim. Deepening and growing in spiritual service. Anything else? What are you looking forward to the most? Brenda says, more tell me with regard to why we believe in this spiritual practice. I will have to keep that in mind, Brenda. I actually have a thought of when that could be, that question. Yes, Richard.
Finding someone that I can get to join us here.
Oh, finding...
Significant other or something.
Richard is looking forward to finding a significant other and somebody who can join us here. Yes, somebody that you click with, right? Because y'all have the same foundation. He's always on the lookout. Oh, Judy, go for it.
Well, it's a little thing, but doing more art.
Yes, doing more art.
Because I think that's really a spiritual practice, because it just absorbs the whole person.
Yes. Well, and Judy, part of my spiritual practice is doing art. So
Yeah.
I absolutely believe that doing more art is a spiritual growth and practice and journey. Oh, and Terry says, just more, please. Just more, please. Yes. I like to say that when we're grateful or when we give back in any way, when we tithe or do offerings or talents or time or whatever you're giving back, that it's just us saying, thank you, more please, to the universe over and over. Thank you, more please. And so, yes, just more life, more life. And so, with that, I'm going to wrap us up by giving y'all just a little bit of things that are going to be happening next year. So Brenda, I love that question. So we're beginning next year. The monthly theme in January is root and reboot. So we're going to be rooting back into our spiritual practices, into our principles, and really rebooting in this teaching. And so that tell us question, why we believe in this spiritual practice is going to be a really profound one. And 1 week next month, I'm not going to tell you which one, so you have to come to all of them, is going to be Stump the Minister. So get your questions ready. What do you want to know about Science of Mind that you've never asked before, you've never gotten the answer before? Start thinking of your questions, because in the new year, we're going to be talking all about Science of Mind and doing a Stump the Minister. All right? So thank you guys so much. I enjoyed today. I hope y'all did too. I hope it got your juices flowing and your thoughts geared towards 2023. I am so excited to see what next year brings, because this community really is my beloved community, and I am so grateful to be here growing and learning and just being with y'all. So come on up, y'all, for another song.
All right. This I think some of you may know, and it is a call and response in certain parts. So your part will be to sing "We Come Together." So you'll see when it comes around. Let's see. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize God in you.
Recognize God in you.
Now feel the love in the sanctuary.
The love in the sanctuary.
Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together.
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 In the name of love, we come together.
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 In the name of love. Take a look at the person next to you.
Sitting next to you.
Say, God loves you and I love you too.
God loves you and I love you too.
Now feel the love in the sanctuary.
Feel the love in the sanctuary.
Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together.
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 In the name of love, we come together.
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 In the name of love. Every walk of life, every creed and color, we all unite if we honor the God in each other. Take a look at the person next to you.
Look at the person next to you.
Say, Namaste, I bow to you.
Namaste, I bow to you.
Now feel the love in the sanctuary.
Feel the love in the sanctuary.
And lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together.
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 In the name of love, we come together.
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 In the name of love, in the name of love, in the name of love.
And so this is the time in our service for our tithes and our offerings. I have like the voice of God with this echo. This is the time for our tithes and our offerings. And so we are a tithing community. We give back 10% of everything that comes into the center. And we just are so grateful for your presence in this community. And so whether you are tithing of your time, your talent, your treasures, that we know that your love is what buoys and sustains us. And so if you would like to give today, there are a few different ways. If you're here in the room, you can give in the basket. You can can also scan this QR code that's right here. Go to celebrationcenter.org. My goodness, celebrationcenter.org, and click on the Give button, or go to celebrationcenter.org/donate. All of those are going to lead you to our Secure Breeze website where you can give. And with that, I would like to invite Judy for our affirmation and a blessing.
This gift I give is God in action. I give it in joy. I give it in love. I give it in faith. I give it knowing that I am blessed. And so I gratefully give. And I gratefully receive, knowing that it is an endless cycle of giving and receiving that moves in and through this whole entire cosmos. And I'm so grateful that the gifts that we give today are blessed beyond measure as they go out into the community and bless, countless lives. And I know that everyone who is giving, whether it be just simply of their heartfelt love, is receiving all of that and more. And so I know that as we give, we are uplifting the consciousness of the world, because we are affirming the infinite abundance of the one life that moves in and through all of creation. So thank you, dear blessed Spirit, for these gifts. And I know that they are amazing. Thank you. And so it is.
All right, please sing along with us. This is that fun song by Peter Mayer, Where is the Light? Well, it's late December, dark and cold. Where is the light? When old man year is bending low, yeah, where is the light? When the sun runs off to bed too soon, where is the light? And there's nothing but a skinny moon, yeah, where is the light? Can you tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. When it's dark each morning when I rise, where is the light? And it's dark when my eggs are frying, where is the light? And it's dark when off to work I go, yeah, where is the light? And it's dark again when I get home, yeah, where is the light? Can you tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. It's in my skin, it's in my bones, it's in my heart, it's in my soul. This kind of life so bright and golden like a summer day. Sun goes missing in the sky, it is rising in my eyes, chasing all that winter gloom away. I'm burning bright like kerosene, where is the light? I'm twinkling like the Pleiades, yeah, where is the light? I'm dancing like a candle flame, where is the light? I'm flaming like a fruit flambe, where is the light? Can you tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. Can you tell me where is the light? Where is the light? Where is the light? Oh, the light's inside of me. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh yeah, this little light light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Yes. And so, as a reminder, if you have been impressed by Brent's drumming and you would love the opportunity to drum with him, we are doing our drum circle at 12:30 today in 30 minutes. And so you can join us here in person or online. You just stay muted on Zoom and bring your drum and drum along with Brent and everyone else. You can find that by going to celebrationcenter.org and click on enter Zoom events. And we look forward to the drum circle. And now with that, I would like to invite you to repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. I am led by Spirit. I am guided by wisdom. I am protected by love. I am letting my light shine brightly. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. And so it is.